The only thing is, why is her sweater tucked in? I mean, I was in elementary school during the 80s, but we didn't tuck our sweaters in. The sweaters were outside of our pants.
That's right. Yeah.
And I remember the teenagers of that time. I don't remember them having their sweaters tucked in. Hello. Welcome to What We Watched Last Weekend. I am Lady Shasha, Mistress of the Snark, Connoisseur of the Gore, and your hostess with the mostest. And I've been joined today by Tonyman 100, and he now has EAGLES Eagles.
That's right.
Under his name.
That's right. We're 3-0.
Mm-hmm.
3-0. 3-0.
This movie that you told me about called Night of the Reaper, that is on Shudder right now. I was very surprised by this. I'm like I really dug it.
You know what's funny?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever steered you wrong when I've watched a movie and said, "Hey, watch this movie." You end up enjoying them.
The only one that I think that we break from is you told me that you like The Strangers. And I don't care for The Strangers.
No, I never said I like The Strangers.
Oh, I thought you did.
Or did I? No. I might have said it initially, but I tried to watch it again, like I told you, and I shut that shit off because it was boring. You know me with movies that are like quiet.
Yes.
I fall asleep, and I was like, you know what? Mm-hmm. I'm done with this movie, and I turned it off. But yes, Night of the Reaper, great movie. Not my top 5, but good.
Mm-hmm. I like that it plays like a slasher movie. It's a period piece in the 80s. It takes place in the 80s. It's a regular film, but there's parts of it that make you feel like found footage because there are VHS cassette tapes involved in the storytelling, which is really cool. The storyline, I actually was surprised by. It's kind of difficult for me to like really be surprised that something happened. So there's a reveal that happens during a certain point of the movie that recontextualizes everything you've seen up until that point. And I love that. I love when you're watching this movie and you're taking things as they are, and then a reveal happens and it's like, oh well, that changes everything. Exactly. I really like that about this. And I love that it's available on Shudder. I didn't have to go to the movies to see it. So I'm probably going to rewatch it to see. Sometimes when that happens, when you rewatch something, then you pick up on some of the hints beforehand. So I'd love to rewatch this.
Exactly. Yeah, you'll get your what do you call it? Definitely.
Good call, Tom Baker. He says, looks like an 80s poster. I thought it was a real vintage poster. Shall we play the teaser trailer for it?
Go ahead.
I will say this. If you're listening to this on the replay and you don't see the teaser trailer, it's because I had to remove it due to copyright or something like that. So I'm letting you know right now, if you're watching this on the replay and the trailer is not playing after what I'm saying and it jumps to another section, that's why. But let's check out the trailer for it. Lil Boy Blue Yogi is here. Says, hey guys, I am not into Alien Earth or Gen V, but I like to listen. Well, that's cool. I appreciate you being here. Right now we are talking about Night of the Reaper, so you might like that. It is a slasher movie.
Trailer incoming. Yes.
And it's only a 1 minute 48 second trailer, which I love a short trailer. Here we go.
This showed up on my porch this morning, addressed to you.
Night of the Reaper.
Yep.
It's so great to see you back in town.
I really appreciate you helping out tonight.
Hey, Max.
Hello, Deena.
Let's play hide and seek. Are you downstairs? Are you in the dining room?
Hey, Max. Are you?
He's showing us this for a reason. There's a clue somewhere.
What's this?
That's the basement. We don't go down there anymore.
Now it's freaking
That's
me
true.
out. Max?
Yeah, that place can give me the creeps.
Kiddo? Are you messing with me?
None of this is a coincidence, Butch.
Yeah, they make it look like.
Willis, what did you do?
Yeah.
Night of the Reaper, huh? Kind of catchy.
Yeah, it was that. Yeah, that reveals nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And
Which
that's
is
what I like.
great. Also, this is directed by Brandon Christensen. He's known for Z and Superhost. I've not seen Superhost, but I did see Z, and I really liked it. Did you watch
I've
Z
never-
with me, or did I
Nope.
watch that with my sister? With the little boy, who was pretty much evil, and he threw the other little boy, down a few flights.
No, I never seen it.
Oh, you didn't watch Z? Okay, yeah, Z was a good one.
Oh, well, now I got one to watch on my list.
Mm-hmm. I
Other
think I'm
one
gonna
to
put
watch.
Superhost on my list too, because since I like Z and I like Night of the Reaper, now knowing that he did Superhost, I might check that one out as well.
Hey, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let me see any final thoughts on Night of the Reaper.
Nope. I said it. Not. It's a good movie, but not in my top 5. It's probably top 7.
Yeah, I would agree. I don't know whether this makes my top 5 either, because there's been such great movies. Oh, CJ asked what's Superhost. Let me see if I can pull up the trailer.
Yeah, let's all watch it together.
Yes.
Because I've never even heard of that movie.
Oh. There we go.
Whew. Sorry, I'm moving around a little bit. My legs
All
start
right,
to lose
I got it.
circulation.
And Superhost is also on Shudder.
Oh, okay. Even's better.
I think I saw Z. Z might have been on Tubi. I might have saw Z on Tubi.
Sorry, that was a yawn. I should have muted it.
Yeah, and just mute yourself.
I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. It just sprung out of the blue. Okay, here we go.
All right, Rebecca. We're gonna start off with a friendly introduction, like a "Hi, my name is Rebecca, and I'm a Superhost."
Oh, in case somebody doesn't know what a Superhost is, in the USA, if you have an Airbnb that you rent out to people, if you get really high ratings, you are considered a Superhost. So I'll roll that back a bit.
I did not know that.
Host.
Do I look at you or at the camera?
What's up, guys? My name is Teddy.
I'm Claire, and welcome to another episode of Superhost. We are staying in the most gorgeous home up in the mountains.
It's so quiet here.
This Superhost, whose name Betty Lou 52, has a nearly spotless record.
It's actually Rebecca.
Oh, so you're neither Betty nor Lou.
What's up, guys?
What's up,
Stillborn
guys?
too?
What's up, guys?
You
Yeah.
think you come out this far to get away from all those crazy people, but then you get to this house and you realize that the host might be even crazier than those people you left behind.
Well, I don't want to get in the way of your trip. Wouldn't want to get a bad review.
Yeah.
Please stop!
Think of all the hits you'll get.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna see this anyways, just because it looks good. I just like it already. I don't even have to watch all the trailer. I'm like, oh, I'm interested already.
Yeah, it's giving like creep.
And I like creep, so there you go.
I'm gonna pull up Z.
3, 2, 1. 1, 2,
3, ready or not, I'll find you.
Oh, hi, Mommy. Want to play?
A lot of children have imaginary friends. And oftentimes, it's a positive experience.
Is there anything we can do to help him be less, destructive?
You could try playing with them more at home.
That's Homegirl from The Boys.
Yep.
The girl that plays Starlight.
He's just got a really vivid imagination right now. Joshua, I am speaking to you.
You put our son on medication and didn't tell me?
Not seeing what I've seen, you don't understand how bad it is.
You saw Zeke, didn't you?
He's here with you, isn't he, Beth?
Get off the track! I never want to see you again!
He saw you too.
I swear, I saw something standing in the corner, watching me.
Please, I think you should go now.
Oh, shit.
It's using your son to try to reconnect with you.
I'll be right out.
Good night, G.
All right.
Yeah. So, anyways, that's the director, Brandon Christensen. So, imagine that person making a slasher movie. Lots of fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that.
Yeah. Again, the name of that movie is Night of the Reaper. It's pretty dang good. Got some good carnage, especially towards the end of the movie. Because when it starts off, it kind of builds. I would say the first kill is absolutely not the most gory. It gets progressively bloodier and gorier, and I really dug that. And like I said, it's not a typical story. You think it's going to be a typical story, and then it's not. It's not at all what you think it is. Yeah. All right. So now we're going to take a break and then we will get into some spoilers.
Now on with the show.
This is the opening scene from Night of the Reaper. And it's very short. It's only 2 minutes, so it's not like a total spoiler. And like I said, the movie goes to places that you wouldn't expect anyways. So if you're here, just know that we are going into spoilers for Night of the Reaper. So let's check it out.
Yeah.
I remember those days.
And that coke. That's right.
I'm dancing with her.
And you know the song? That's right. I'm going to keep talking over the song. Sorry, guys. I don't want to see it ding. It probably still will.
Maybe if we sing with it, we won't get dinged.
Yeah, man. Heartbreaker. Deal
No. Only thing is, why is her sweater tucked in? I mean, I was in elementary school during the 80s, but we didn't tuck our sweaters in. The sweaters were outside of our pants.
That's right. Yeah.
And I remember the teenagers of that time. I don't remember them having their sweaters tucked in.
Oh, those are the days, man. And then the hi-fi stereo.
That's
touch your dad's records. When you touch my record, you gotta use the edges.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay.
See, just a taste. Just a taste. Very 80s though.
Yes, very, very 80s. But it was made in 2025. I mean, when I texted Lady Shasha, I had to say that, hey, this was made in 2025, but very 80s. But the one thing you didn't like was
her hair. Well, not that character's hair, but there was a different character. I'm gonna put her up on a screen. I didn't think the young lady in the top right corner, I felt like the hair was wrong. It was not giving mid 80s hair at all. It was giving more 70s hair than 80s hair.
Yeah.
But we're about to get into some spoilers. I guess I will sort of recap this movie. So I'm giving you a warning right now. Like I would advise you to check back after you watch Night of the Reaper, because I think it's worth a watch. But as you saw with the opening there, it opens with a babysitter, of course, and she's chilling in the house and she hears the garage door open. She tries to clean up everything like we just saw, and then she notices that there's nobody coming in the garage. But then she heard like a dog or something outside yelp. So she walks through the garage and she goes outside and finds the dog's body on the ground. And of course she runs back into the house because she's like, this is messed up. Why is there a dead dog out here? And that's when we get our first kill, which is a hallmark of slasher movies, is that the opening scene, you get your first kill, typically. And so we get our first kill with that character. And then we get our intro and it jumps forward in time a little bit. And we meet a character that's coming back home from college. Let me pull up the characters' names so I know them offhand here. Deena. Deena's coming home from college. And so she is a little bit hesitant to come back home because we see her walking down the street and we meet these two guys that they're hanging out in a van, and they jump out of the van with a video camera, VHS video camera, all up in her face. And they're just like, yeah, it's very 80s. And she's like, get that shit out of my face, please. And so they do stop for a second. She continues on her way. She knows them from high school, but she's not really friends with them like that. So she continues on her way. She goes to the drugstore to pick up her father's prescription. And then she heads home. And we also meet this police officer that he's coming out of his front door to pick up the newspaper, but he notices a package at the bottom of his steps. And so he picks up a package and he opens it, and there's a VHS cassette in it. And he ends up taking it to the station with him because he doesn't have a VCR at home. Because back in the day, not everybody had a VCR. Some people had them, some people didn't have them. So he took the VHS to the station with him to work, popped the VHS in, and it is a video of I think it's a video of the first girl's murder. I'm trying to do this from memory because I didn't take notes on this. I just watched it for enjoyment. So I'm trying to do this from memory. So Tonyman, correct me if I get something wrong.
Will you allow me to interrupt you?
Yes.
Okay, well, keep going. And
so he's like, "Oh, we got to find out who this is because they never caught the killer."
Actually, no. One thing.
What?
It wasn't the VHS tape was not of the girl.
What was the first VHS tape?
It was a boy. It was a young dude that got murdered.
Oh yeah, you're right. The camper.
Yeah.
It was a dude in the forest, and he was by his tent, and he was camping. And he got killed, yeah.
And they saw the video, and it was titled "Night of the Reaper."
Yeah.
And the cop says to his assistant, he's like, "Hey, you remember that boy? Remember that kid? The so and so kid that they said." He said, "Yeah, he died. Something happened to him." And he was like, "No, he died. He got murdered." So There was a hint. That was a hint. First hint.
Yeah, they thought that he was drunk and that he hit his head in the forest.
Right.
They thought that he was drunk and he tripped and hit his head on a rock in the forest and passed away. But when they received the VHS tape, they found out, oh no, he was murdered. And so the cop wants to reopen the investigation. His deputy, I guess I keep calling him cop, he's a sheriff, I believe. And his deputy is like a little bit skeptical because he's like, I thought that was ruled, an accident. And he's like, no, the tape is clearly showing it's not an accident. And so it cuts back and forth between the police officer, the sheriff trying to investigate while receiving VHS tapes to Deena. And Deena goes to visit her friend, and her friend is like, I'm gonna babysit tonight, but we should, hang out later or go do this and that.
She shows up with coffees. That's a plot point. She showed up with coffees.
Yeah, and so they're talking over coffee. But when Deena gets home, her friend calls her and was like, "Can you take over my babysitting job? Like, I have straight up diarrhea. I can't stop going to the bathroom. I'm so sick. I can't even make it over there because I can't stop going to the bathroom. You got to do me this one favor and go babysit for me tonight." So doesn't want to go, but she's like, "Well, I'll do it. Fine." On a side note, Deena's friend has a crush on the sheriff, and she wants to be his second wife because his first wife passed away in a car accident, which he's still mourning. And he also has a 5 or 6 year old son. The little boy is very small. Hard to tell whether he was 5 or 6, but he's very small. And so Deena goes over there to babysit the sheriff's son. And it kind of plays out like a creepy slasher movie where the house itself is creepy. The little boy, what's cute about the little boy is he's very sweet character. I like the way he's written. And he's sitting on the floor and he's playing Centipede, which is fun because I used to play Centipede when I was a kid. My brother had it was not an Atari. A lot of people will not remember this because everyone remembers Atari, but my brother had a ColecoVision. Shout out to anyone who remembers what ColecoVision was. It was the competitor to Atari, but he had a ColecoVision, and I got to play Centipede, Asteroid, Pong was on it. I'm trying to think what else was on there, but yeah, the little boy's playing Centipede, and she's like, "Are you gonna play video games all night, or can we?" Give me a tour of the house. If you give me a tour of the house, I'll give you candy. And the little boy shows her where his dad keeps the candy. It's up on a high shelf where he can't reach it. And so she's like, okay, if you show me a tour of the house, then I'll give you the candy. And so the little boy proceeds to show a tour of the house, which includes the basement, even though he doesn't want to go down there because he's like, that's the basement. We don't go down there. But she still wants to go down to the basement. So she does. And it's creepy as well, get out. And so they go back upstairs, and they are popping popcorn, and they watch a horror movie together. It's like a black and white horror movie. I didn't catch which horror movie it was. Then they also play hide and seek with walkie-talkies because the little boy has walkie-talkies that he uses.
That's the only way to do it.
Yeah. And so at this point, she's doing things that kind of irritate me because, like, she heard. Wait, I did make a note of this. Let me pull up my notes on this because I wrote down what annoyed me.
I know you did.
Because I was like, I'll come back, and when I rewatch the movie, I'll take more notes or something. But her character is established as being very smart because she's like studying science in college. I forget which science it was. I think it was chemical explosives or something like that. She mentioned that she was doing a project on chemical explosives. But all of a sudden she starts making dumb decisions. Like she heard a noise outside. She goes outside and checks it out. And I'm like, these are horror movie no-nos. Why are you going to check out the noise outside? The noise is outside. It's not inside. Let it stay out there. But she goes and checks it out anyways. And she ends up going back in the house. She hears a noise in the basement. Again, why are we going to check it out? She goes down to the basement to check it out and sees that something has been moved. Because when they first went down there, she found the little boy's mother's wedding dress was in a box. But when she went down there the second time, the wedding dress was hung up. And that's letting you know, okay, somebody is in the house. And so the little boy is supposed to be asleep in his bed upstairs. So she doesn't bother him. At first, she thinks it's him playing a joke. But then we hear her go into the kitchen and we see her pick up the phone. And then we hear her start to make a phone call, but then it bounces back to the sheriff's office, and they get a phone call. And when they get a phone call, you see them all running out to answer the call. And so you're thinking, oh, she's calling saying that the house is being broken into and they're going to the house. No, we see the camera come around the corner and you see a tape recorder, and the tape recorder is saying the house is being broken into. But then you're like, why the heck is there a tape recorder there? Because she is the older sister of the first babysitter that got killed, and she's trying to set up the slasher to get their ass, which is really, really interesting. I was like, right when I was at, why is she doing all these dumb things? That's when you see the tape recorder and you're like, oh, she set all of this up. She put laxative in her friend's coffee so that she would not be able to babysit that night.
Yep.
She took the little boy over to her friend's house and put pillows in his bed to make
the mannequin. She put the mannequin in the bed.
Oh yeah, she put the mannequin in the bed to make the killer think the little boy was still there, but she had already had her other friend, the jock boy, bring the little boy over to the other girl's house.
Right,
so she set all this stuff up, and I just thought that was really, really great. Now, I don't want to completely spoil the movie because, like, I really think people should watch it. Really, really watch it. But I thought the payoff was good. There's some great gore. Really, really great gore. Especially there is something that makes a person's head explode, which I thought was really, really great. I wrote in my notes, good opening, cool suspense. There's a lot of suspense through this that's building up. And we got a new final girl that's pretty damn cool. And you see her with the makeup on her face down there in the bottom picture there. But I don't know, is there some more that you wanted to add?
Not really. I mean, you pretty much covered it. I did like the I'm glad you mentioned what she went to college for, because that's what I didn't. I must have not have paid attention right then and there.
That's why I always tell you to pay attention to dialogue. You're always like, I don't like when there's too much dialogue.
Can I finish my dialogue before?
Go ahead, finish your dialogue.
God damn! I was saying that I didn't understand why the explosion happened where it did until you just said that. Now, please, what were you saying?
I was saying that's why I tell you to pay attention to dialogue, because it was in the dialogue.
Wait a minute, you can't even yell at me.
When she went to deliver the medicine to her father, she said, I'm working on these really cool projects at school. I'm studying combustible. She said, I'm studying combustible chemicals.
Oh, okay. Well, you can't complain because your sister yelled at both of us about that.
Yes, but I'm just saying sometimes I know that you don't like dialogue heavy movies, but sometimes you have to listen to the dialogue because it's setting up something. And I thought that was a good setup.
Ah. Okay.
You think that it's just a throwaway line, but it's not.
Right.
There's also some reveals regarding the sheriff's wife. There's reveals regarding other characters, because I won't tell you who the slasher is. That would just be too much of a spoiler. You got to watch it to see who the slasher is.
The one thing you need to understand in this movie was, in a particular scene, since I bet you didn't hear this part, even the sheriff says things aren't always, or it's who you least expect.
Yes.
Something that he says just like that. It's something you least expect. And I was like, oh, there's something I'm thinking that I'm not paying attention to. You know what I mean? And I was like, okay. So, yeah. But yeah, it was a good movie. I loved it.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah. Especially for direct to streaming. Like, I think it's pretty damn good for direct to streaming.
I believe so too.
And it kind of revitalizes the slasher genre by not being super formulaic.
But I liked it because it brought back what do you call it? To me, it brought back 80s, kind of like, I like movies that are like that people at least try to do stuff for the 80s. And of course, my favorite again, I always liked it. I liked it in X. I liked it here. at the end, they
Mhm.
played "Don't Fear the Reaper" by Blue Oyster
Yes.
Cult. That's one of my favorite songs. And as soon as I heard it, I was like, "Yep." Because remember, in X they played it too.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty good, pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the blood, like the. I thought I kind of wished it was a little more bloody, but that
Mm-hmm.
one scene, I was like, oh yeah, she'll like this part. That's
Mm-hmm.
why I said she'll like this. But yeah, it was good. I liked that. I started listening to the dialogue when after the reveal, because that's when the dialogue was more pertinent to me. You know what I mean?
But now you know that sometimes the beginning dialogue is pertinent too.
Yes, I know.
Titular Heroine says the crunchy face paint is so good. Yeah, I keep looking at this like I think I might cosplay this. It's really cool looking.
You know how to do it?
I will figure it out. Little Boy Blue says she has to go check that weird noise out. Wouldn't be a horror movie. And CJ says there's a scary ass doll hung on the wall in our basement. It's an old friend's home. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
And she also says Blue Oyster Cult. Right
That's
on,
right.
Tonyman. Mm-hmm.
That's right.
But yeah, I definitely recommend Night of the Reaper, especially if you have Shudder and you want to put something on a Friday, Saturday night. I would recommend if you like slasher movies and if you like slasher movies that are smartly written, because this one, it at first it feels like a conventional slasher movie and it does all the tropes and then it flips that on its head.
Yeah.
And that's what I really loved about it.
That's what I like too. And it was the director also wrote it.
Yes,
You notice
yes.
that?
Brandon Christensen.
Yep.
There was another movie recently that flipped convention on its head. Oh gosh, what was it called?
Oh, that's right. When I remember when I told you to watch the movie, I
Mhm.
did not want to tell you it's
About
it
you didn't tell me anything about it. You were just like, just watch it.
because I was going to say that it reminded me of Strange Darling,
Mm-hmm.
and doing that would have really messed
Spoiled it. Yeah.
so I couldn't say it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's
I
it.
remember what movie it was. Low Lifes. Low Lifes was another one. Did you see Low Lifes?
Yeah.
You did. Yeah. Well, that one also flipped a convention on its head because you think that one group of people are going to be the villains and you find out that it's a different group of people that are the villains, and you just don't expect it because it's not the norm. It's the opposite of the norm. And I thought,
By the way, sorry, I'm looking at Doc Kaiju. Doc Kaiju says, "Oh, I gotta click on it. Sorry, I have my phone in my other hand." It's put Blue Oyster Cult also had a Godzilla song. Do you know that one?
No, I don't know it.
The one that goes go 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 Godzilla, but it was a rock song. I think
No,
that's
I
the
don't.
one. Yeah,
I'm
they
not
sang
familiar with that.
Are you familiar with I'm burning,
Burning for yeah, I know that one.
That's the same band that sings Don't Fear the Reaper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's Blue Oyster Cult, man.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. But yeah, I remember that song. Yeah, because
Who
Godzilla.
sings Goodbye Horses?
That's Q Lazarus. That's not even. What are you
okay.
talking about?
I get them confused. I do that. I also do that with Depeche Mode and New Order. Like if you ask me what's a Depeche Mode song and what's a New Order song, I get them confused.
Q Lazarus, Goodbye Horses is nowhere near Godzilla or Burning for You or no, it's not. It's not even the same universe.
But the vocals are similar. To me, the vocals are similar.
It's definitely not. Oh my god! Wow. But yeah, my dad used to put that Godzilla song all the time.
I'll give you another one that sounds similar. Vanessa Williams and Pebbles. You listen to the right stuff, and then you listen to Mercedes Boy, and you think it's the same person.
No, they don't.
That sounds similar to me.
No, they don't. No, they don't. No, they don't. What the hell is wrong with you?
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'm not even going to say the truth. I'm not even going to go there to the gimme because we all know that one.
Mm-hmm.
What am I talking about?
That's another one that's similar. CJ says Depeche Mode and Bo. I never knew how to pronounce their name. Is it Bauhaus or Bauhaus? I never knew how to pronounce their name. I just always saw it on album covers, but I never heard anyone say it. But yeah.
Yeah, CJ, ask her who sings I Want It That Way.
Oh yeah, that's
pause?
no, I'm starting to memorize those because my sister's been on my case about not knowing the difference between Backstreet Boys songs and NSYNC songs. Like,
because you don't.
I Want It That Way is Backstreet Boys. I'm standing on it.
Okay.
Did I get it right?
Oh yes, I don't know. I don't.
Oh.
I think so. I don't.
So how are you quizzing me if you don't know either?
Because I'm just saying.
CJ says it's Bauhaus. Bauhaus. Thank you.
Oh my God, you guys are just funny.
All right, but since it's almost 11 p.m., I think we need to get out of here. Because
I gotta eat my dinner. Well,
same, because I didn't eat dinner
in 2
before
hours.
I got
It will
on
be
here.
my breakfast.
For real.
Or 1 hour. In 1 hour.
Less.
Well, no, hour and 5 minutes.
That's another one, another group she named Bow Wow Wow. I forgot about that.
You get Bananarama and
I can't think of who I would confuse Bananarama with.
Who sang Walk Like an Egyptian?
That's the Bangles. Yes, the Bangles.
And
See,
Bananarama
Cruel Summer, but I was gonna confuse the Bangles with what's that girl group? Oh gosh.
So who sang? She's got
It's the 80s.
Yeah, baby, she's got it.
That is Bananarama.
Okay. I just love this. Who sang What's Going On?
Which one? The Marvin Gaye version?
No. I said, hey.
Oh, that's Four Non-Blondes.
Okay, see, you do know it. All right, I'm done testing.
The Go-Go's. I used to confuse the Go-Go's with the Bangles. I had to Google them to see which group it was. Yeah.
What song the Go-Go sing?
See, the song that comes to my mind is Eternal Flame, but I don't know if that's the Go-Go's or if that's Belinda Carlisle by herself. It's kind of like, you know how there's certain songs that are like Phil Collins songs, and then some songs that are I forgot Phil Collins' band's name.
You know what? Before we go, you know why I have to admit, you know why I always got confused? Debbie Gibson, Belinda Carlisle, and Tiffany, all the time.
I would never confuse Belinda Carlisle with Debbie Gibson. Their voices sound very different. Tiffany, I could see getting confused with Debbie Gibson because of the time period and also the style of music.
Yeah. Well. Eternal Flame, exactly. See?
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Can you feel my heartbeat?
And the Go-Go's sang "We Got the Beat." We got the beat. We got the beat. We got the beat. Yeah.
Well, here's one for you. Who sang "I'm Walking Deep"? I'm walking deep.
Isn't that Bow Wow Wow?
I believe so.
Let me Google it.
I did my hair.
Yes, it's Bow Wow Wow. Yes, Bow Wow Wow.
Well, okay, the ADHD Bow.
Yes. Yeah, we definitely we got to get out of here. But thank you all for joining us tonight. How did that happen? How did we have
Because it was the 80s. I said something about the 80s, and then I said Blue Oyster Cult, and we started getting on 80s music.
Mm-hmm.
I asked you because Doc Kaiju helped contribute to this 80s.
Yes.
Because he talks about Godzilla song. And I went on and on and on. Okay.
But thank you all, and like I said, join us again tomorrow night.
Join you again because remember,
join me.
I'm in the chat. You're on the stream.
Yes, join me tomorrow night so we can watch The Black Exorcist, aka Abby, and have a good time. Night.